Pune lecture and lab. So central canal in the ostia, in the central ostia contains vessels and nerves. Lamella is the bone tissue from the layers, depends on the location. Within the ostia, concentric lamellae. Between the ostia, among the osteons, one osteon, another osteon, between them, kind of irregular, just layers, interstitial lamellae. Around the entire bone, along the medullary cavity, underneath either periosteum or endosteum, circumferential lamellae. Okay? And then we have a lacunae contains, lacunae plural, contain osteocyte. Canaliculi or canaliculi means small canals, allow the processes of the osteocytes to pass through. So those little canals. Okay. What are the characteristics of sponge? What is the sponge bone head, but not a compact bone head? So let me ask you a question. Does sponge bone have ostia? Sponge bone has no ostia. All the bone tissue organized in irregular plates, speck. So therefore, we form the trabeculae. So you see the trabeculae in sponge bone. You see the osteon regularly organize those cylinders, columns in the compact bone. But the sponge bone, you have those kind of called lattice. So therefore, you have irregular arranged bone tissue called the trabeculae. Where does sponge bone locate? Two places mainly, epiphysis, okay? Also, flat bone, the middle layer of the flat bone. So the flat bone in your lecture notes also called the diploid. Diploid like a tube, diploid bone. Compact bone, one surface. Compact bone, inner surface. Between here, sponge bone. Our skull, once we get there, we're going to continue. Our skull, all the cranial bone are made of flat bone. They are all diploid bone, compact bone, pancake bone. So they are very strong. Okay, but they also reduce your skull, the bone weight, so you don't have very heavy skull. So therefore, inside is sponge bone. Also absorption of the shock. So therefore, we organize flat bone, always compact, middle sponge bone. Okay, and now we go to the next. Okay, what is for question 14 and 15, I have about 3 questions here. For the definition, you need to know intramembranous ossification, endochondral ossification. Intramembranous ossification, anything you see ossification is a bone tissue formation. Okay, ossification means bone tissue formation. So if it's intramembranous, means bone tissue is formed in the sheaths, in the embryonic membrane. So therefore, it's called intramembranous. And the location of those bones is the flat bones, also including your mandible bone. Okay, mandible bone is kind of flat or irregular shape. So you have this, process. We'll talk about more in the unit 6. Okay. What is endochondria? Endo means within. Chondria means cartilage. Endochondria is a bone tissue formed within a cartilage model. So when we were born, by the end of 2 months, the embryo already has all the skeleton. So you have a vertebral column, and you have ribs, and you also have humerus, radius, and ulna. They already formed a little embryo, but all those bones are cartilage, hyaline cartilage. Then the cartilage died off, so the chondrocytes died off. and the bone cells replace it. But when we go through this process, I don't know, we don't know. In the repairing of the bone, if you between the fracture side, the first time you're going to form is the fibrous tissue, then is the cartilage. Last one replaced by bone. So always cartilage first. Okay. Another question among the 14 and 15 is the sequence of the 6 steps in the endochondrial ossification. So you need to know what first, what last. Not just like the development of the primary ossification center. Sometimes sentence is that, but sometimes sentence is just narrative, okay, the statements. Always remember the first is the hyaline cartilage formation from the mesenchyme cells. Mesenchyme cells is the ancestors, great grandparents, all the connective tissues. So you see that is step 1, form the hyaline cartilage. The last step is the remaining cartilage. So after birth, all the bone is formed except articular cartilage and the growth plate, epiphyseal cartilage. Okay, so number 17, growth, number 16, if the epiphyseal plates becomes epiphyseal line, what does it mean? Number 16, what's the answer? Indicates what? Yeah, growth. Linear growth stops. Linear growth stops. So there's no longer in 136, their textbook had one question on the PPT. I used to solve for 136 and saw that question. So there was one boy, 19 or 20 years old, and the mom took him to the doctor. And this boy is already near 7 feet. And the mom asked doctor if it's still growing. And they look at the X